ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। संहितैकपदे नित्या
संहितैकपदे नित्या
नित्या धातूपसर्गयोः
धातुपसयोः
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु
नित्या समासे वाक्ये तु
सा विवक्षामपेक्षते।
सा विवक्षामपेक्षते।
सवर्ण दीर्घ संधिः कदा भवति? सवर्ण दीर्घ संधिः
यदा अक् followed by
परे सवर्ण
पूर्वपर्योः स्थाने
सवर्ण दीर्घ अक् भवति, आदेशः भवति।
सवर्ण दीर्घ अक् आदेशः भवति। अकः अकी परे can say अकः सवर्णे अकी परे, otherwise अक् वर्णानाम् उत्तरस्य, that is अक् letters followed by अक् वर्णानाम् उत्तरस्य सवर्ण अकी परे, सवर्ण अकी परे, सवर्ण अक् वर्णे परे। अक् अक् वर्णस्य उत्तरस्य अक् सवर्णे परे, you can say like that. That is Shashti Vibhakti and followed by Saptami Vibhakti. Simple, we can say Akaha Aki Pare, Akaha Aki Savarne Aki Pare. Aki is Saptami of Ak. Ak can be declined. Declined like what Shabda? Marut Shabda. You know Marut? Important, huh? These are Ak is not it's not a Lokika Shabda. But in the Vyakaranam it is declined like Marut Shabda. You know Marut Shabda, all of you?
Yes, Guruji.
Marut Marutavo Marutaha. So Saptami Vibhakti is Aki, Shashti Vibhakti is Akaha. So Akaha, that is Shashti Vibhakti. When Akaha is followed by Savarne Aki Pare. Simple way of saying Akaha Savarne Aki Pare. Yada Akvarnat Uttarasya Savarna ak varne pare purva parayogosthane savarna dirgha adeshah bhavati. If you want to say in Saṃskṛtam, you can say like that. Okay, fine. Yan sandhihi kada bhavati?
ikah
Ik varnasya
asavana ach
asavarna
aki pare
Asavarna achi pare.
asavarna achi pare
Ikaha
adesah bhavati
ikaha asavarne
ikasthane
achi pare.
achi
Ikaha, otherwise, when ak is followed by, okay, asavarna achi is when ikaha asavarne achi pare. Short, simple way of saying. Ikaha asavarne achi pare.
achi pare
Not purva parayogosthane. Ikaha sthane. That is important. Okay, not both. Ikaha sthane.
ikasthane yanah
yan
adesah
adesha bhavati.
Yan adeshah bhavati.
adesah
Then gunasandhi. Gunasandhi, when avarna followed by asavarna ak.
Avarnasya
Asavarnat means we can take it as
ik
ik
we can take it as it. So avarnat iki pare.
avarnat
avarnat
iki
iki
pare
pare
purva parayoho
purva parayoho
guna
guna
adesha bhavati.
adesha bhavati.
Yes. That which is replaced in Shashti Vibhakti. Here avarnat, here it is both are there. When both are there, then Panchami is one, Shashti is another one. That's why avarnat, asavarne, aki. Otherwise we can call it as iki pare, purva parayogosthane, gunadeshah bhavati. Okay. Then Vriddhi Sandhi number 1.
avarnat h
Echi pare or H
echi pare avarnat echi pare purva parayoho vruddhi adesah bhavati
adesha bhavati.
Purva parayogosthane vriddhi adeshah bhavati.
vruddhi okay
Then Vriddhi Sandhi number 2. All these things we have seen in the last class.
Yes.
Sandhi number 2 is because of art agama. Note, I'm just going fast. Then when upasarga ending with avarna followed by rikaradi dhatu, then purva para will be replaced by vriddhi.
vruddhi
You have to note this when avarna followed by rikaradi dhatu, then we have to be careful. It will not be guna, it will be vriddhi. Apavada to guna. So rikaradi dhatu, there are not many rikaradi dhatus. Okay, only few dhatus are there. So therefore avarnantat upasargat rikaradi dhatau pare purva parayogosthane vriddhi ekadesha bhavati.
adesha bhavati.
That is all you have to say.
when do we say ekadesha guruji
You can say ekaha adesha bhavati, ekadesha bhavati. In the place of both, one will be replaced.
in the place of both can also be said as ekadesha
No. In the place of both is purva parayogosthane. Adesha is only one. Ekaha adesha bhavati. In the place of both, not two adeshas will come, only one adesha will come. Therefore, ekaha adesha, one adesha will replace both.
okay
Then with this Sandhi number 4. Avarnanta upasargat followed by rikaradi namadhatu. If it is namadhatu, then a replacement by vriddhi is
Optional.
This is how you have to remember. You asked me somebody, no? How to remember.
Mhm.
If rikaradi na dhatu, avarnanta upasarga fall with rikaradi dhatu, vriddhi sandhi will happen, no choice. But avarnanta upasarga fall with rikaradi namadhatu means I told in the last class.
Dhatu from Pratipadika.
Dhatu derived from
Dhatu derived from a pratipadikam is called namadhatu. Language, you see how the language is. Dhatus are there. From dhatu we can derive a kriya padam directly. From a dhatu you can derive another dhatu. That is also possible. Yes or no?
yes
Yes.
Example, Nich, we have seen Nijanta. Right? Causative. Yes or no?
yes.
Oh, the 10th gana all are Nich only. Patati, patayati. How do you get patayati? Causative. From a dhatu you can derive another dhatu. Party. And party is another dhatu, new dhatu. Not only niche pratyaya, there are many pratyas are there, san pratyaya, many pratyas are there. A dhatu can be derived from another dhatu. That is also possible. So 2000 dhatus are there. These 2000 dhatus will give corresponding kriya pada. That is one thing. From this dhatu, another dhatu also is derivable. Then for that, many pratyas are there. Nich pratyaya, san pratyaya, etc. San pratyas are used in the sense of icharte. Patitum ichati, pipatishati. All those things we will see later. So all these are possible. So you can remember how, you can just imagine how many words are possible. This is one thing. From a dhatu, you can derive a pratipadikam also by adding krit pratyaya, tadita pratyaya, samasa. And from the pratipadikam, you can derive another dhatu also, that is nama dhatu. From a nama dhatu, again, you can derive goes on and on. From nama dhatu is there. You can derive the causative of this also possible. These are so many. And one dhatu, how many lakaras are possible? 10 plus 1, 11 lakaras, including the late lakara in the Veda. So many forms are possible. So therefore, you cannot have a dictionary for this. That's why in Sanskrit we don't have dictionary. Only for the basic words dictionary. Samasas all coined by the author, coined by us. The author or the Vivahara, we use samasa. You cannot find the meaning of the word samasa in the dictionary. You just go and see Panchadashi, what we saw now. You will not find the word at all. There is no dictionary for samasa. Samasa is coined by the author in keeping with the rules of the samasa. So that's why Saṃskṛtam dictionary has got limited usage only. Only if that's a certain basic rudi artha, you can have dictionary. Okay. So nama dhatu. Dhatu derived from the pratipadikam. So avarnanta upasarga followed by rikara the nama dhatu, then the replacement by vriddhi is optional. So now we can remember, it's very simple. Avarnanta upasarga followed by rikara the dhatu, both are replaced by vriddhi, no choice. Avarnanta upasarga followed by rikara the nama dhatu, then replacement by vriddhi is optional. That's it. Okay. Then this is very specific aksha plus ugini. Guna supposed to happen, it will not happen because in Gita and all we have seen akshogini. So the form is akshogini. Therefore, it is only this word. For this word, apavada to guna. The guna will not happen, only vriddhi will happen. Sorry. Similarly, for the other words, swa shabda followed by ir shabda or irini shabda. Irini is Dvivachanam. Okay, I thought it's something else in the last class. I said swadi plus irin, irinoho. Okay, that is sandhi vicheda. Anyway, irin, iraha and irin, two words are there. With swa shabda as purva shabda, followed by ira, irin. A plus e what's supposed to happen? Guna. It will not happen. Vriddhi will happen. Not so important. I will not ask you to remember this. You just know this is, when it comes, that time you have to see. But that time you have to remember this. Anyway, so akshogini is we know. So therefore nothing big in that. And this, no difficulty, because this is not that much important. Only when the context come, when you come across word, that time you have to remember this vartika. And this also, next one also is not that much important. Because it is there, therefore we are seeing. That is specifically for pra upasarga, when followed by uga shabda, uda shabda, udi shabda, and yesha. Don't think it is yeshaha yesho yete, not yeshaha yeto yete, not that one. Yesha is derived from the ish dhatu by adding some krit pratyaya. The rupam is yesha. So yesha is a pratipadikam derived from a dhatu, ish dhatu. Similarly, Asia is another pratipadikam derived from the dhatu, ish dhatu with the kritya pratyaya. This is also another krit pratyaya. All those things we will see later. So yesha and yesha are the forms of pratipadika forms of ish dhatu. So these five words, uha, uda, udi, yesha, yesha, these five words. Then preceded by pra upasarga, then vriddhi will happen. This is what this rule says. In fact, this is all by a Vartikam, not by the Sutra, not by Panini Maharshi, by the Vararushi. Okay. So therefore, 4.3, 4.4, as I told, not important. It is there, just we are reading it. Okay. Next one. So, okay, here, pra plus, okay, here you have to note, pra plus u is prauga, vriddhi will happen. Pra plus uda, prauda, vriddhi will happen. Okay. Pra plus Asia, A plus A. What will happen A plus A?
I,
I,
like Ruddhi Sandhi regular.
I, Aisha.
I. But we have seen Engi Pararupam. If you remember Engi Pararupam, have you seen Engi Pararupam? No?
Yes.
Have you seen that? That's within bracket I have written.
Mm.
That is when Eng letter follows. What is Eng letter?
A, O.
A and O. When Eng letter follows, then what happens? Eng letter follows what? Eng letter
Akara.
follows the Avarnanta Upasarga. Like pra, upa, anything you can take. Followed by the forms of the dhatu beginning with ekara and okara. Then purva parayogosthane. What will be the adesha? Pararupa will be the adesha. I think in the last class I told. The last class we saw this. 6194. 6194. Did I tell you? Okay, if not, this is the one. This is the one. Did I tell you this one? Did you see in the last class?
Much before you told us, Guruji.
Oh.
The example you gave is patha plus a plus anti pathanti.
Not that one.
No. A you gave.
Not that one. That is Pararupa Sandhi only.
No,
That is not I'm talking about. You see the screen.
Yes.
Did we see this?
6194 you did tell us earlier, Guruji. I have written it here in my notes.
So please you have to remember this rule. Only then you can connect with that previous one what we are seeing. Asia. Okay, anyway. I'm sure you will not be remembering. Okay, let us see this Pararupa Sandhi number 1. Pararupa Sandhi also many are there. So when Upasarga ending with Avarna, that is Avarnanta Upasarga. Please note, Avarnanta Upasarga followed by the Dhatu beginning with Eng. Means what? Followed by the Dhatu whose form means Dhatu's form. Form of the Dhatu beginning with Eng letter. That is Ekara or Okara. Understand? Avarnanta Upasarga followed by the Rupam of the Dhatu beginning with Ekara or Okara. That is what A. Then both will be replaced by Pararupam. This is called Pararupa Sandhi. Example, Pra plus Ejate. What is the Dhatu? Ej Dhatu. Kampane, Ejate, Ejete, Ejante, Arpanipadi Dhatu. The Ejate is a Rupam, Dhatu Rupam, Kriyapadam of the Dhatu, Ej Dhatu, beginning with what letter? A. Following what? Avarnanta Upasarga. So, Pra plus A, what Sandhi will apply generally?
Vriddhi.
Vriddhi. But here what will happen? Vriddhi will not apply. Pararupa will be the form. Pararupa is Rupam which the Para Padam has. Para Padam has a Rupam A. That is Yang letter. Yang letter will replace both. Pra plus A will be Pre only, not Prai. Therefore, Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi. I think we have seen this before, right?
Yes.
Yes, you have to remember this. Pra plus Oshati. What is Oshati? That is from the Dhatu, Ush Dhatu. Oshati, Oshataha, Oshanti. So, Rupam of Ush Dhatu is Oshati. Avarnanta Upasarga followed by the Dhatu Rupam beginning with the Yang letter. Here it is O. And Pra plus O, it is not Prau, it is Pro. Pararupam. It is not Guna. Please note, it is not Guna. You can call Guna loosely, nothing wrong. Because Pararupam, Para letter is Yang letter. A and O is what? Guna letter only.
Guna.
So therefore you can call Guna. But Guna letter includes A also. But A is not there in Yang. That is why we say A Pararupam. Okay. A and O. Similarly, Upa plus A layati, Upe layati. Okay, understand?
Yes.
So pararup, this sandhi only when you remember, then only what we see now you can understand. If you don't remember this sandhi, then that sandhi you have to connecting is difficult. Understand?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes.
Yes.
So pararupa sandhi is you have to remember. When avarnanta upasarga followed by the dhatu rupam, form of the dhatu beginning with yang letter. Yang letter is A and O. Then purva parayoga sthane
Pararupa adesha bhavati.
pararupa. What is pararupa? The following,
A or O.
the first letter of the following will be the
Adesha.
adesha. First, what is the first letter? A or O. That will come in the place, right? Understand? So
Yes.
that will come in the place. This is pararupa sandhi. So now to understand what they are saying in Vartika, you have to know this. Okay, let us see. Now we'll go back and this you have to remember pararupa sandhi number 1. See the connection. Pra plus yeshaha. Yeshaha, is it not a form of the dhatu, ish dhatu? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Already I told you, yeshaha is derived from the dhatu, ish dhatu.
Ish.
By adding some pratyaya, yeshaha is pratipadikam. It's a namapada. Derived from pratipadikam. No problem. But it is a form of the dhatu, ish, right? Form of the dhatu beginning with A or O. That is what the rule we saw. So what is supposed to happen here? Pra plus A.
Pararupa.
Pararupa supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But it will not happen. Vriddhi will happen. This is only for this particular word, Asia and Eshaha. Only for these two words it is apavada. Follow.
Yes.
Only 2 words.
Only for these two words it is apavada. How important is it's not that much important. That it is to know that connection between pararupa sandhi. That's why I read apavada 26194, which is engi pararupam. Avarnanta upasarga followed by the dhatu rupam beginning with A or O, then pararupa will be the adesha. But here the avarnanta upasarga is followed by dhatu rupam, form of the dhatu, which could be a kriya padam or it could be namapadam, doesn't matter. But what happens here? Instead of pararupa, instead of adesha A, here A plus A becomes I. Vriddhi will happen. So praishaha, iti rupam. Understand? So this is also Vayavartika. Only for these two words you have to remember. Okay. That's clear.
Yes.
Then Vriddhi Sandhi number 5. This is also not that much important. With these words are the Purva Padam. What words? Pra, Vatsara, Kambala, Vasana, Dasha, Rina. As the Purva Padam, any word can be in the Purva Padam, followed by Rina, then what will happen? All these words you can watch. Pra ending with A, Vatsara ending with A, Kambala, all are Avarna, Rasvakara only. So A plus Ru, what is supposed to happen? A plus Ru is
Ar.
Guna.
Guna.
That will not happen. Here, Vriddhi will happen. So Pra plus Rinam, Prarnam. Vatsara plus Rinam, Vatsararnam. Kambala plus Rinam, Kambalarnam. Dasha plus Rinam, Dasharnam. Rina plus Rinam, Rinam. So this is Apavada to Guna Sandhi again. Apavada to Guna. So that is how the roots are interconnected. Okay. Then next one, Vriddhi Sandhi number 5. This is specifically for Tritiya Tat Purusha Samasa. So Samasa knowledge, what is Samasa at least you must have, that I told in the last class. So don't worry too much about this. Avarnanta Purva Shabda ending with Avarna. Followed by Rita Shabda. Where in the case of Tritiya Tat Purusha Samasa, only Purva and Para will be replaced by Vriddhi. For example, Sukhena Ritaha, Tritiya Tat Purusha Samasa. Sukena Rutaha become one word, Sukarta. See, within a samasa, the compound word, sandhi is a must. That's what we chanted now. Nitya samaseva ketu. So when you split that into the Vigraha Vakya, the explanatory word sentences, then becomes Sukena Rutaha is equal to Sukartaha. Sukarta is combination of Sukha plus Ruta. A plus R. What's supposed to happen? Guna. That will not happen. Vriddhi will happen, provided it is Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa. Sukarta. Understand? Yes.
Yes.
Don't understand, so it's okay. Leave it. Because this is Samasa knowledge you must have, then only you will understand this. Not so important at this stage. We'll see that later. This is only for followed by Rita Shabda, very particular. So I don't want to load you with more information on this. This is enough. Just know, within bracket I have written. And counter example I have given. Paramartaha. Paramartaha is what? Paramascha aso ritaha cha karmadare samasa. Two words are there, Parama and Rita. They combined by a particular type of samasa called karmadare samasa. We saw in Panchadashiri now. So karmadare samasa. In karmadare samasa, this will not happen. Only in Tritiya Tatpurusha samasa only Vriddhi will be the replacement in karmadare samasa or any other samasa, not only karmadare, any other samasa other than Tritiya Tatpurusha. A plus Ru would be Ar only. Guna only. Vriddhi will not happen. This is a counter example. Vitireka Uda. Vitireka is counter. Anvaya is in the Udana
Support.
support of that. Yes. Anvaya Udana, Vitireka Udana. Okay. Is up to this clear?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, yes.
Ayadi Sandhi, we know it very well. H letter followed by H letter, which will be replaced. H will be replaced.
H.
H has got 4 letters. What are the 4? A, I,
Oh,
O,
oh.
O.
replaced by I, O, I, O, respectively. Okay. Then Avadi Sandhi, that also we saw. What is the Avadi Sandhi? That is when followed by Yakaradi Pratyaya. Okara and Okara will be replaced by Au and Au, respectively. So this, you can say it as Avadi Sandhi or Vantaha Sandhi. Yanta Vanta Sandhi, Ayadi Sandhi. This you can call it as Vanta Sandhi. Because the Adesha is ending, Adeshas are ending with Vakara at the end, right? Adeshas are ending with Vakara. Vantaha, Vakaraha, Antaha. Vakaraha, Antaha, Yasya, Adeshasya, Saha, Vantaha. So Vantadesha Sandhi you can call. So Go plus Yam. Yam is a Pratyaya, please note. It is only when Yakara the Pratyaya follows, then only this is applied. So Go is O. O is replaced by Au. Then Gavyam now become Navyam. Okay.
It will come for Karmani Prayoga with Yak Pratyaya also.
Yes, of Karmani Prayoga, yes. If it is there, it will happen. But Karmani Prayoga, yes, it will come. But I don't think anything anywhere it is there, because Dhatu, Okara Dhatu will be, you will see Okara will be replaced by, this is a Sandhi Karya, okay. Okay, there are a lot of things are there. We ask simply like that, difficult to explain. This is Sandhi. Karmani Prayoga, it is Angakarya. So Angakarya is more stronger than Sandhikarya. So Angakarya will happen first. After Angakarya, then only a Sandhikarya will happen. After Angakarya, O will not be there. Something will happen to O. Okay. Something will happen to after Angakarya. Like we saw in Divadigana, if you remember. Divadigana, remember, we have seen Okara Antadhatu followed by Yan Pratyaya.
Yes.
See, whatever we studied, we have to recall.
Yeah.
We need a lot of Meda Shakti. Okay, we need a lot of Meda Shakti. We have to develop Medha. Medha Suktam is there. You have to learn Meda Suktam. Yeah. Saṃskṛta Vyakanam requires a lot of Meda Suktam. I've been teaching for many years, but still I also don't remember certain things immediately. Spot it not come. Sometimes you have to refer. You need a lot of Meda Suktam. It's always growing. All the levels it required, it's growing. If you remember, we have seen in Givarigana, Otaha Shani. I remember the sutra. Okara the dhatu, like do dhatu, sho dhatu, when followed by shen pratyaya, what happens?
Lopa.
Lopaha.
Exactly. There, why we don't apply this? That is Angakarya. Angakarya is stronger than Sandhikarya. So Angakarya first. When Lopa happens, there is O. No O. Therefore, this will not apply. Okay. Similarly, for your question, yet, and yet follows, then there also something happens. Right? Okay. So this is one example, one toy. The next one, Saṃprasaranam, we know it very well, right?
Yes.
Saṃprasaranam is the process of replacing
N by ik.
N by
N by ik.
then that is called Saṃprasaranam. The process is called Saṃprasaranam, and
As well as
Adesha is also
substituted is also called
Saṃprasaranam.
Yes.
Adesha is also called Saṃprasaranam.
it is also called Saṃprasaranam. Now, this knowledge is required. Otherwise, this Sandhi rule cannot be understood. Since you know it, therefore you can understand. When Saṃprasaranam is followed by, it means what? Saṃprasaranam referring to the process or referring to the substitutes.
Substitute.
Substitutes. That is ik. Saṃprasaranam meaning ik here. Saṃprasaranam is followed by ach. So here if you see, Saṃprasaranacha Sutram. Can you split this? Sandhi.
Saṃprasarana.
Saṃprasaranat
Ach.
Cha. There is no ach. Okay. And how can be ach?
Yes.
Cannot add a
Cha.
Saṃprasaranat Cha.
Cha.
What Sandhi will happen?
Jashvasan.
Huh?
Shutva Sandhi.
First you
Shutva
can
Sandhi.
do Jasha Sandhi.
Jashva Sandhi and then Shutva Sandhi.
Chitta Sandhi. Chitta Sandhi is Dakara will be replaced by
Chakara.
Sha. Murdhanya Sha.
No, no.
Sakara.
No,
Sorry.
no, Guruji.
Ta da da.
what is Chitta Sandhi?
The Kara by Chakara, Guruji.
Takara replaced by Chaka.
Jakara. Dakara will be replaced by Jakara.
Chakara, third letter.
Where Sakara comes, where Mudani Shakara comes.
No, I heard it as Sakara. That's why I said Sakara replaced by Shakara.
Where is Sakara here? Dakara only it is there. Saṃprasaranat. First is Jasya Sandhi. Dakara replaced by Dakara, and then Dakara replaced by Jakara. After that, what happens?
Chakara is Chakara.
Sandhi, Amma. I spent so many classes on Sandhi, more than 60 classes. Okay. All these things you have to do practice. No practice. And, what will happen?
Just
Anybody, at least one person will say, what is the answer?
what two will apply?
Chakara replaced by Chu replaced by two.
Come on. You say something which is connected, logical, okay. How it will be replaced by two? Where is two comes here?
No,
It
that
is
is
Sandhi.
Shrutva. That is Shrutva. Sorry, Guruji.
Now, Jalan, the Jashatandi number 2, how it will apply, Jyotiji? It is the following is not a Jash letter.
Yes, Guruji. I mean.
That will not apply. What is the following letter? Can anyone think what is the following letter?
Chakara.
That's okay. What is what is that letter? Chakara is known, but Chakara you have to connect to some Pratyahara. What is that? Under which Pratyahara it is? It's a Kar letter. It's a Kar letter. Cha is a Kar letter. Therefore, what will happen? I told half. You have to tell the other half. Chartha Sandhi will happen. Come on. Huh? Jal letter followed by kar letter, this jal letter will be replaced by char letter. Therefore, samprasaranat cha. This is what Sandhi has happened. Okay. Forgotten, huh? All these things. The Chatta Sandhi. We spent I thought we spent a lot of time on that. But I don't, then we are going to add more. Now, okay. Why I split here is Samprasaranat. It is Panchami. Okay. Samprasaranat followed by Ach. Ach is comes as Anurati. It's here, you don't see that. That is what Sutram is. From the other Sutram, it comes Anurati. Samprasaranat, Achi pare, then what will happen? Then Purva Parayo goes Tane
Samprasaranam.
will be replaced by Purva, which is Samprasaranam. See, Samprasaranat is Panchami, followed by Ach. So, you see how I use the Saṃskṛtam. Samprasaranat, Achi pare, Samprasaranat is Panchami, Achi pare, then Purva Parayogosthane in the place of both the preceding and succeeding. Purva. What is the Purva? Which is
Samprasaranam.
Samprasaranam Adeshaha Bhavati. What the Sutram says, the rule says here. And Samprasarana Ik is followed by Ach. Then both the Purva and Para will be replaced by the Purva.
Ik.
That's why it's called Purva Rupa Sandhi. This is also Purva Rupa Sandhi. It's also Purva because replaced by Purva. Purva is just a one word. Okay, there are many sandhis are there in Purva. Samprasaranam will be the replacement. I don't call it as a Purva Rupa because Purva Rupa Sandhi already it is there. But this is also Purva Rupa only. Anyway, doesn't matter. So here you should know what is Samprasaranam and process as well as substitute. And when Samprasaranam is followed by H, then both the Purva and Para will be replaced by the Samprasaranam, that is equilateral. Examples we have seen. Prach plus Sha plus Ti. Prach Dhatu. Dhatu is Prach Dhatu. Followed by, this is very specific for this Dhatu, Prach Dhatu. Followed by the Pratyaya, which is a Kit Pratyaya.
So no Angakari.
Then Samprasaranam will happen for the Prach. So in Samprasaranam means you have to find the what letter?
Vowel.
Ik letter.
Ik letter.
No.
What letter? What is
N
Samprasaranam?
letter.
N letter you have to find.
N letter.
Where is the N letter here? Repa is that is the N letter. Repa will be replaced by Ik letter. What is it? Ik letter.
Ri.
Therefore, pr. So prich you get. So prich plus A plus T, prichati. Now here, Pra is Pakara plus Repa plus A, and Repa is the what letter? N letter. That alone is replaced by R. Right? Now Ru has come. What is Ru? What is the name of the Ru?
Samprasaranam.
Samprasaranam. Now this Samprasaranam followed by what?
Ach.
Ach. Then both the Purva and Para will be replaced by
Samprasaranam.
Purva, which is Ru. Otherwise, what will happen? Ru plus A. If you
Again,
don't replace,
Sandhi.
again N Sandhi will happen. Again Repa will come. Problem. That is why this rule is required. Understand? Okay. Already we have seen this is not new. Similarly, Vyadadhatu, which we have seen in Divadigana. Vyadadhatu. Vyadadhatu, if you take Vakara plus Yakara, I'm just writing the Varna Vicheda of that. Vakara plus Yakara plus Akara plus Dakara. Samprasaranam happens for this Dhatu. And Samprasaranam happens for which letter? N letters, right? And here two N letters are there. So therefore you go in this direction from right to left. So Yakara is the first one that is replaced by Ikara. And Ikara is the Samprasaranam. Samprasaranam followed by Ach. Pura Purayogo.
Samprasaranam.
Samprasaranam. So E is what now? Samprasaranam. Samprasaranam follows what? Vakara. N letter, right?
N letter.
Can you apply Samprasaranam again here? No, because when Samprasaranam follows, Samprasaranam will not happen. That's the rule.
Yes.
Vakara, which is the N letter, can undergo Samprasaranam, but when Samprasaranam follows, Samprasaranam will not happen. Follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
Therefore, only Vakara plus E becomes Vidd. When Samprasaranam follows, Samprasaranam will not happen, and that rule is not here. It is not required in Sandhi context, that is why it's not given. But if you want, you can note. Na Samprasarane, Samprasaranam. That's the rule. Na Samprasarane, Samprasaranam. That's the rule. What is Samprasarane? What vibhakti?
Saptami.
Saptami.
It means
Vibhakti.
Samprasaranam follows. That's the meaning,
Yes.
right? When the
Mm.
following letter is Samprasaranam, na Samprasaranam bhavati. It means what? Samprasaranam will not happen.
Mm.
That's a sutra. Na Samprasarane, Samprasaranam. Iti sutra. Samprasaranam na bhavati. Kada na bhavati? Samprasarane pare. Then can all of you follow what I'm saying? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
I'm using some technical here also. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So na should be connected to this is sutra. Okay. When Samprasarana, see that which is in Saptami Vibhakti, you can from now onwards you can learn. Saptami Vibhakti tells you that which follows. Panchami Vibhakti tells you that which precedes.
Mm.
Understand?
Hmm.
See, I am there. On the left side of me, a person is there. On the right side of me, another person is there, right?
Hmm.
So I am positioned, I am located by the person who precedes me or by the person who follows me, right?
Mm.
I can be located either by the person who precedes me or by the person who follows me. You can tell that I am after him or I am before him, right? That is what.
Mm. Mm.
Before is Panchami and after is in Saptami.
Mm.
Clear?
Mm.
Hmm.
In Sutram, that is how it is presented. Everywhere you see Sutram, any Sutram you take. Yechaha ayava yavaha is there. Yechaha ayava yavaha. What is Yechaha?
Eongaya Ochu.
That's okay. That we know. What is Yechaha? What vibhakti?
Prathama.
H
Panchami.
will be replaced by ayava yavaha. What vibhakti Yechaha is?
Panchami, Guruji.
H will be replaced by ayava yavaha. What vibhakti is Yechaha?
Panchami, Guruji. The one before.
H will be replaced.
Replaced.
What is called replacement is?
Shashti.
Shash.
That
But
which is
Stani,
being
right? Stani will be in
Stani.
Shashti.
Shashti.
Stani will be in Shashti. This is Shashti Bhakti, 6-1. H is replaced by, see, Stani is what is indicated by the words which is in Panchami or in Saptami. You have to see the context. You cannot just like that. You can say this is follows. This is how do you know it follows? Not like that. The Stani is what is indicated by the words which are in Panchami or in Saptami. If suppose if a word is there in Panchami, then where the Stani will be after that.
Mm.
Is it clear?
Yes.
That's why I said I am there. There is a person before me. There is a person after me. I am is located with reference to the person before, means I am after him. With reference to the person after me, I am before him. Understand?
Mm.
Yes.
So I am the person. I am the Stani. Okay.
Mm.
So the Stani is what is indicated by the words in Panchami and Shashti.
Mm.
Now in this, and Stani is what is replaced. So H is replaced is that, therefore it has to be Shashti. It cannot be Panchami.
Mm.
Ayava yavaha is what? What is ayava yavaha?
That is Prathama.
Adesha. Therefore it is
Prathama.
you know all this we have seen in the beginning itself, right?
Mm. Mm.
Stani will be Shashti, Adesha will be Pratama. Now, what is another word missing in this sutra? You see the English translation, I can tell. It's not difficult, okay? What is
Anuvritti. Anuvritti,
that?
Guruji.
What is that word? You tell me. What is Anuvritti?
Ach.
Ach
Ach.
is, exactly. Ach is missing. Where is the Ach?
In the previous, it's coming from the previous.
No, that's okay. In here, where is the Ach with regard to H?
After.
After, exactly. After means what vibhakti?
Saptami.
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 That word achi. Achi is a word
Achi.
that comes as anuvrutti. It is not seen as sutram, it comes as anuvrutti.
Hmm.
Understand?
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yechaha sthane achi pare. That's what I say, achi pare, achi pare.
Hmm.
Sthani is indicated by the word which is in Saptami. That much is enough for this sutram. We don't require Panchami and all. Sthani is indicated by the word which is in Saptami. Yechaha sthane achi pare ayava yavaha. So sthani is 6-1 here very clearly. That's why English translation you have to understand this very clearly. Then you can do the reverse thing. Because yechaha ayava yavaha. Anyway, that is one thing. Now we will see. I'll explain more on like this. Yengi pararupam you take.
Mm.
Yengi pararupam. What is yengi? What vibhakti yengi?
Saptami.
Saptami. It means what? Yeng.
Sthani.
Yes.
Engi sthani.
Eng
Eng
follows.
indicates Sthani. So there is something before Engi.
That yes. How can yengi be sthani? Okay. Sthani is Shashti Bhakti, that's what we said. Yengi is
So
Okay.
Engi indicates Sthani.
huh?
It
Follows.
indicates
It-
Sthani.
It indicates sthani. Where the sthani is located?
Before
It
the
is
Engi.
following
Before.
the
Before.
Before, right?
Yes.
Sthani is located
before. this
before.
one.
So yengi is that which follows.
Follows.
Mm.
What is that before?
Akaranta. Avarna.
Akara.
Avarnanta, very
Avarna.
good. That is not here. We can supply, right? Let me
Mm.
write here. Avarnantat. I'm just making it Avarnantat.
Mm. Mm.
Avarnantat is what vibhakti?
Panchami.
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 So Panchami is there. Panchami tells you sthani is after. Saptami tells you sthani is before.
Before.
But after after Panchami, after Saptami, in between, what is there? Nothing is there. That is why the word Purva and Para tells you both 5 and 7 are replaced by Pararupa.
Pararupa.
Understand? So
Yes.
here, both are the sthani. 5 as well as 7. 5. So that which is indicated in Panchami as well as in Saptami, both are replaced
Replaced.
5 and 7. So wherever Purva and Para is there, please note, it means both the 5 and 7.
Mm.
Okay. If you take Ikoinachi example, that Yen Sandhi example, Yen Sandhi, which is Sthani? Yen Sandhi, which is a Sthani?
Ik.
Ik letter.
Mm.
Ik letter. So what is the vibhakti of ik? Ikaha here?
Shashti.
Shashti. Which is Sthani now. So Shashti. Thus you can split. Yanachi, Yen, Achi.
Achi.
Achi what vibhakti?
Saptami.
Saptami.
Saptami. So Yen ik letter followed by Ach, ik letter will be replaced by Yen. So
Yen.
here Sthani is very clearly indicated. There is no Purva Para here. Understand?
Mm.
Shashti vibhakti, that is indicated by the vibhakti which is in Saptami, that is Ach. So Sthani precedes Ach, and that Sthani is replaced by Yan. So here Purva Para you cannot apply. Okay. Only when Purva Para is there you will see Panchami and Saptami, both will be replaced by the Adesh.
Mm.
Where Sthani is very clear, there you don't have to apply. Okay, don't apply that.
Mm.
Okay, all this some examples, some information I think can appreciate this. Now, okay, this being fine. What is Iko Yana? What is the Sandhi happened here? In the Sutram itself, Sandhi has happened. Iko Yana.
Ikaha Yan.
Ekaha Yan. How you get become Iko Yan?
Visarga Sandhi.
Visarga?
Preceded by Akara and followed by Akara.
Followed by?
Akara.
Hush letter, Guruji.
Very good. That's
Ashletter Guruji.
Ash letter you have to say. Visarga preceded by A, followed by Ash. Then Visarga will be
Ash letter.
replaced by
Para.
Ukara.
Ukara. Okay.
Ukara.
Ukara will happen. Therefore,
And
Iko.
then Yan Sandhi will happen. Oh.
Yan Sandhi will happen. Why Yan Sandhi?
No, Guruji. Gunas.
Okay. Guna will happen. Iko.
Yes, Guna.
In fact, Sandhi, Sutram itself, Sandhi has happened. You have to split the Sutram, then only you will get the individual words. Then you have to assign vibhakti. Then find out what is stani, and stani is what is indicated by the words which is in Panchami and Saptami, etc. Now we can understand the sutram. This is what sutram is. Not much difficult. Iko yanachi. Akasavane dirgaha. Here purva and para is right. So therefore akaha is what vibhakti.
Pradama vibhakti.
Akaga.
Come on, you have to think. Okay, just don't say like that. Use
Sorry.
that's Pratama vibhakti. Everything is Pratama vibhakti. What is it? Huh? When it is very clearly given English translation, when ak is followed by savarna, both the purva and para will be replaced by savarna dirgha. What is the adesha? What is the stani? Can very well you can infer from this description. Very clear. What is the adesha? What is
Dirgha.
adesha? Huh?
Dirgha.
Dirgha
Dirgha.
is adesha. Adesha will be what vibhakti?
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti.
That is Pratama vibhakti. How can akaha will be in Pratama vibhakti? Aka is what you are replacing it. It's a
Like Marit Shabda Panchami vibhakti, Guruji.
Panchami you can say, but you cannot say Pratama vibhakti, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If that is because why can't be Dvitiya vibhakti Bhagavachanam? Come on, you can.
My
I'm
sincere
not asking all the
apologies, Guruji.
possibility. In this context, what is that you have to say? In this description, it's very clear.
Yes.
When ak
My
is followed with
apologies.
savarna, adesha will begin Pratama vibhakti, sthani will be Shakti vibhakti. You are not supposed to forget this. If you forget this, then everything goes away. That's why the knowledge of what the general rule, that is important. With that, you can do the reverse work and find out the vibhakti. Savarna dirgha, savarna dirgha. Dirgha is the adesha. Adesha will be Pratama vibhakti. Now, what is akaha? See the description, very clearly given. Ak is followed by savarna. Savarne, what is the vibhakti of savarne?
Saptami.
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 And therefore, akaha will be in what vibhakti?
Saptami.
Akaha also will be in Saptami. Everything will be in Saptami, right?
Shashti, isn't it Shashti?
Shashti.
Sashti.
Stani is Shashti.
But here, what is Stani? Stani is Shashti, fine. What is Stani? Please tell me.
Both, Guruji.
Both.
Akka as well as
Both will be.
Savarna.
Kandi savarnak.
Both will be Stani. Then how can you say Ak is Stani? If Ak is Stani, then means only the Purva letter. Rama plus Agachati, only A will be replaced. That's a problem. Both you are saying, both are the Stani. Then how can this will be Saptami? How can this be Shashti? What is that then? Just now I said. What is that? Okay, Savarne is there. When Savarna follows.
So before
Follows.
that, something should be there.
If not there,
Precedes
okay.
before you said Panchami, Guruji.
Exactly, it is Panchami. It is okay. It cannot be Shashti, it cannot be Saptami, it is Panchami. When Ak is followed by Savarna, in the place of both 5 and 7, that is what I said now, right? Then what's the problem in saying 5 1? Except 5 1, you are saying all the vibhakti, starting from Pratama vibhakti onwards. Here, Stani is both the Purva and the Para. Purva is Ak, Para is Savarna Ak. So therefore, both are replaced, both 5 and 7, both that which are represented by Panchami as well as Saptami, both are replaced by the Adesha, which is Dirgha Adesha. Therefore, where here these are some of the rules where you will see both the Purva Pada and Parapada. See, this is just to show you the distinction between Yan Sandhi and this. In Yan Sandhi, Stani is clearly mentioned distinctly. It is Ikaha is Stani. Whereas here, Stani is both the Purva and the Para. So Purva will be in Panchami and Para, the following will be in Saptami. Purva means that which precedes. Para is that follows. Preceding in Panchami, succeeding in
Saptami.
both the preceding and succeeding, that is 5 and 7, are replaced by Yadesha. Anyway, you have to work on this, okay? Anyway, I'm not teaching Sutram now, just explaining what it is. Okay, now let us continue. This Pura Rupa Sandhi, we did. Na Samprasarane Samprasaram. All this started from here. Okay, now next one is Pura Rupa Sandhi. What is Pura Rupa Sandhi? Padanta Yen followed by
Rasva.
Rasvakara. Then Purva Rupa will replace both. This we know.
Both.
right?
Mhm.
Padanta yang is a condition. This is an apavada to? Apavada to what?
Ayadi.
Very good. Ayadi sandhi. That you have to say. Apavada to. Yang letter followed by a. Ayadi sandhi. If it is a padanta yang, it cannot apply ayadi sandhi. All these things we have seen. You have to recollect. Te plus atra. Example you see. Te plus atra. Te is a padam. Sagatau te. Asate taha te. Padanta yang letter followed by the padam beginning with a short vowel. That is important. Then what happens? Then both are only the preceding. Which one? What is sthani here?
Both
Both.
A and
Both.
Ye and
uh.
both the purva and the para, right?
Mm.
So that is sthani. Purva para yogo sthani. That is why I said purva para yogo. Where purva and para replace, I say purva para yogo. Where only specifically mention ikaha, like in sandhi, ikaha sthane, I will say. Okay. So here purva para yogo, purva and para. What is the purva?
A.
A.
Yang.
Yeah.
Therefore, what vibhakti yang is?
Panchami.
Very good. Now you understand. Panchami. Yengaha. Panchami vibhakti of Yang Pradipadikam. Marut. Padanta Dati. You please split this.
Padanta.
Padantat.
Very good. Padantat plus.
Iti.
Oh, really? Then the sutram I have to rewrite. Padanta Diti. Is it the sutram?
Padantat. Ati.
Ati. From where he comes? Padantat plus Ati. Padantat plus Asti. Jashva Sandhi. Takara replaced by Dakara. Dakara plus A. Dati. Padanta Dati. This is what was there before. Now, as it was split. From somewhere you bring E. I don't know from where you bring E. Padantat plus Iti. So Padantat is Panchami. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it is qualifies yang letter which is at the end of the padam, followed by what? Followed by what?
Hraswa.
Raswaka.
Raswa.
Where is that in the year?
At.
Ati.
Ati.
Ati tells you Ati means only akara.
Only
Only short a.
Hmm.
So, this is 7-1. Then both Purva and Para will be replaced by 5 and 7 will be replaced by what?
Purva.
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 Rupa.
What is a Purva? Yang letter. So 5 and 7 is a sthani. Together makes a sthani, and that is replaced by the Adesha, which is Purva. And that is not there in the Sutram. Purva and all comes with Anuvrutti. Okay. Purva is Anuvrutti. Purvaha. That's why it's called Purva Rupa Sandhi. See, Sutra is not complete, will not be complete. You have to complete by, that's why translation is given. We know the Sutram, now we can understand the Sutram. We know the rule, we know the what Purva Rupa Sandhi is, therefore we can supply words in the Sutram where it is missing. We are not really missing, it comes as Anuvrutti. So, Yengaha Padanta Dati, Purvaha is the Adesha, Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, Adeshatvat, Pratama Vibhakti. So, therefore, Padantat Yengaha, Atipare, Purva Pare Yogastane, Purvaha Adeshaha Bhavati. That's called Purva Rupa Sandhi. Anyway, so now, this Purva Rupa Sandhi is Apavada to Ayadi Sandhi that you have to note, important. Right, now, Pararupa Sandhi. Pararupa Sandhi, number 1. There are here also many are there. Let us see. When an upasarga ending in avarna, that is avarnantat upasargat. Okay. Followed by a dhatu beginning with
A.
eng. Eng means A-R-O.
A-O.
Followed by a dhatu whose form beginning with ekara or okara. Then both the purva and para are replaced by pararupam. By reading this, you should be able to see which is a sthani, which is the adesha. Which is a sthani?
Sthani is both Purva Para. Guruji.
Exactly. So both means that which is in Panchami and that which is in
Saptami.
Saptami.
Saptami. And Adesha?
Prathama.
Prathama.
What is Adesha?
Para.
Pararupam.
Pararupam. Okay, what is the Purva here?
Avarna.
Avarna.
Varna.
Avarnanta Upasarga.
Upasarga.
That is Akara or Akara of the Upasarga. That is the Upasarga ending with the letters Akara or
Avarna.
Akara. That is the Purva. Okay. And Para is
Dhatu beginning with
A.
A or O.
first letter of the form of the Dhatu beginning with A or O, right? Now you see, Sutram is Engi Pararupam only, but Avarnantat comes as Anuvritti. So Avarnantat, not only Avarnantat, Upasarga also comes as Anuvritti. So you have to join Avarnantat Upasargat, Engi Pare, Pura Parayogo Stane, Pararupam Adesha Bhavati. That's what is complete. That the translation is what is given here. When an Upasarga ending in Avarna, immediately followed by a Dhatu beginning with Eng letter A or O, then both the Purva and Para are replaced by Pararupa, which is A or O, Eng letter. Okay. See the example. Pra plus Ejate. What is that? Prejate. What is supposed to happen? Pra plus A?
Vriddhi.
Vriddhi. Therefore, this Pararupa Sandhi is Apavada. You have to remember this. Apavada. So this is what I explained in the Vartika. Remember Asia, it's all out. Then Vriddhi happens. Here Vriddhi will not happen. Here Pararupa will happen. Understand?
Yes, Guru.
Please go through the lessons again. After the class, go through the recording again. Already I sent you these notes. You have to write it in your own words, what your understanding is.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji. We have been doing that.
Pra plus
Yes,
Oshati, Proshati. Pra plus Upa plus A lagati, A plus A. Don't just close your eyes and do Vriddhi Sandhi. That will become wrong. You have to see. This is Avarnanta Upasarga followed by a
Eng Dhatu.
the form of the Eng. Therefore, Pararupa Sandhi. So Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi. So Pararupa Sandhi is Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi. And Apavada to Pararupa is back to the two forms, Asia and Asia. See? Understand?
Yes,
See,
Guruji.
A plus A Vriddhi is supposed to happen. And here Vriddhi it will not happen. So Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi Upelayati. And Apavada to Pararupa Sandhi is back to Vriddhi Sandhi. Back to Vriddhi. Understand?
Yes.
Pararupa Sandhi is Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi. Apavada to Pararupa is back to
Vriddhi Sandhi.
that is what in the Vartikam, the two words came, what we saw.
Praishya.
Yes.
Vaishya.
Here the form of the Dhatu beginning with the Eng letter, both. What happens here? Do we apply Pararupa Sandhi or Vriddhi Sandhi?
Vriddhi Sandhi.
Vriddhi is supposed to happen, Vriddhi happens. Why we say, anyway Vriddhi is going to happen. Why we say Vriddhi? Because of this 6194, Engi Pararupam, we have to say this. Understand? Otherwise, why you don't have to say A plus A, anyway it's going to be Vriddhi. Anyway it's going to be Vriddhi. Why do you say Vriddhi? No, sir. Because Pararupa Sandhi is there. By Pararupa Sandhi, Pararupa will be the Adesha, and therefore this is an Apavada to Pararupa Sandhi, therefore you have to specify it. Is it clear? That's what Vartikakara says. Maharishi, he has missed, and Vartikakara says, no, this has to be told. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes.
Guruji.
I have not
There is
anything
also
new. I have not taught anything new. Whatever I taught in the previous class, same thing only. Yes.
Pararupa, it is also an exception to Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, like when we say Patha plus Anti, Pathanti.
How can it be? What is Pararupa Sandhi? That Pararupa Sandhi is different. That's why I'm saying Pararupa Sandhi number 1, Pararupa Sandhi number 2. That Pararupa Sandhi will come. That Pata plus Anti is when Apadanta Akara followed by a Guna letter.
Yep.
Here it is not. Here it is Upasarga ending with Avarna. Upasarga is Apadanta. Upasarga is a Padam. Pra is a Padam. Pra is a Padam. Upa is a Padam. All these are Padam. Here Abhaya and Abhayas are Padam. Okay. That Apadanta Akara followed by a Guna letter. The Guna letter includes A, E, O. Here A is not there. Only Eng letter. So that difference is there. Okay.
Okay.
That is also Pararupa Sandhi only. It's going to come. That's why I have marked here Pararupa Sandhi number 1. That is Pararupa Sandhi number 2 or number 3, whatever maybe it will come later.
Okay, Guruji.
Now, I will tell another one. I think maybe this will stop. You have to work on this. I don't want to load you with it too much. You have to spend some time. So this I will explain. Apavada to Pararupa Sandhi. Now, let us not read that. You tell me, Apavada to Pararupa Sandhi would be what?
Vritti Sandhi.
Exactly.
This Sandhi.
Apavada to Pararupa will be back to Vriddhi.
Vritti.
Yes.
Now, see what is this rule, we'll see. Sutram is Eti, Edati, Utsu. Leave that sutram. Now you see, when H of in dhatu, this is very particular to in dhatu. In is a dhatu. Nakara is it letter. The content is only E. This is a second gana dhatu. This is a second gana dhatu. Okay. I can tell you here, in is a dhatu, nakara is it letter. Okay. Second gana, parasmipadi dhatu, E plus tip. What will happen? I'm directing Kriya Padam. Okay. Second gana dhatu. Yes, please tell. Shap will come, right? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yes, Guruji.
Shap will come.
Ganavikarana.
Ganavikarnaya, shap will come. But thing is, shap will come and shap will disappear. Will go away. Then what will be there now?
E plus tip.
E plus tip. The E plus tip, what will happen?
Angakarya will happen.
Angakarya will
Angakarya
happen.
will happen.
A.
Right?
It becomes
A.
A.
E will become A. So A plus the A.
T.
That is Pratama Purusha Ekvachanam. Understand? Pratama Purusha
Yes,
Ekvachanam of the Dhatu. Only this Dhatu is the second Gana is then third Gana are difficult. We are not interested in that now. But here it is required. E plus T, E will become A, A-T. Therefore, A-T, and suppose if it is tipped, then what will happen? Yeshi.
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 If it is Mip Prataya,
Amy.
not the Telugu Yeshi. This is Saṃskṛta Yevi. Yevi means I go. Okay. So Yeti, Yeshi, Emi. These are the Rupam, the forms of the Dhatu in Dhatu. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes, Guruji.
See, you understand this part, then only later part will be clear. Form of
Yes.
in Dhatu beginning with H letter. What are the H letter here? Yeti, Yeshi, and Emi.
Amy.
Why I'm saying Yeti, Yeshi, Emi? Why not Dvivachanam? Please do Dvivachanam instead of tip. If you say tas, tip tas, that is taha, E plus taha, what will happen? Shap will come, shap will. Itaha you will get. You will not get etaha. So the form of the dhatu, it is itaha, not H letter. That is why we are not considering. Understand? Why Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam, Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam, and Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam. So these form of the in dhatu, beginning with H letter, right? This is one. Second one is Edru dhatu, Edru Vriddhau. Second dhatu in the dhatu pata, Atmanipadi dhatu. Okay. That it will be Edate, Edate, Edante. Edru. I think it's Atmanipadi only. It's Atmanipadi. I think Edate. Just a minute. Let me check. Edru. Second dhatu in the dhatu pata. It is Atmanipadi. Yes. Fine. Now, only these two dhatus we are talking of here. The form of the in dhatu beginning with H letter, that is Eti, Yeshi, Emi, and the form of Edru dhatu, Edate, Edete, Edante, in all the forms A will be there. Now, when this follows an Avarna letter, in a Sandhi situation, Sandhi context, then both will be replaced by Vriddhi letter. Now, you tell me what is the Adesha? What is the Adesha?
Vritti is the
Very good.
Adesha.
Vriddhi is the Adesha. You can see and tell it's not difficult. Both will be replaced by Vriddhi letter. Vriddhi is the Adesha, right?
Hmm.
So it means Vriddhi Sandhi is going to happen.
Hmm.
What is a Sthani?
For
Both
Vriddhi, it is the
H,
para.
Both.
Both.
Avarna and
Purva and
Both is there. Preceding and succeeding will be the
Hmm.
Sthani, right?
Hmm.
So both. What is the preceding? Preceding is
H.
H
H.
form
Hmm.
of Indhatu and Yedra Dhatu.
Hmm.
That is preceding, and succeeding is
Avarna.
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 Avarna is in that which ending with Akara.
Hmm.
Akara or Akara you can take. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, see the example. Upa. Sorry, what is it? That H is Panchami. Okay. Follows an
yeah.
Avarna. Don't get confused with the writing. Follows an Avarna is Avarna is Panchami. Okay.
Hmm.
Avarna is what precedes.
Avarna.
And
Hmm. Avarna is Panchami.
Avarna is what precedes, and this H
H is
H is follows.
of Indhatu and Edha Dhatu is what follows.
Hmm.
When H of Indhatu, Edha Dhatu follows, it means they are the
Avarna.
following. Avarna
Hmm.
is what preceding, right?
Yes.
I think you said it the other way. Not like that. Avarna precedes and
H follows.
H follows.
follows. Agenta Rupam of Indhatu and Edha Dhatu follows. Okay.
Hmm.
That's what both preceding and succeeding replaced by Vriddhi letter. Now see the example.
Hmm.
Upa is the Purva,
Avarna.
preceding, ending with what letter? Avarna.
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 And the following is the form of the Indhatu beginning with H letter.
Hmm.
So A plus A, what will happen generally?
Guna.
Vriddhi.
Sorry.
Vriddhi only.
A plus A, generally what will happen? Pararupa Sandhi, if you see.
Pararupa should happen. Hmm.
When Upasarga ending with Avarna,
Avarna
immediately followed by Dhatu
Hmm.
beginning with A, and then Purva and Para will be replaced by
Pararupa.
Pararupa.
Pararupam.
Hmm.
So, but here what happens? Vriddhi. So
Hmm.
Apavada to Pararupa
Vriddhi.
Sandhi, Vriddhi happens. If it is the Avarnanta Upasarga, fine. But if the following is a form of Indhatu or Edra Dhatu, then Vriddhi will happen, Pararupa will not happen. Apavada to Pararupa.
Hmm. Hmm.
Otherwise, it will become Upeti. That is not the form. Upaiti. Understand?
Hmm.
A plus A is, anyway, it's Vriddhi only. Double Vriddhi Sandhi. What is Vriddhi Sandhi? Avarna followed by H letter.
H.
Both the Purva and Para will be replaced by Vriddhi. That's what happens here.
Hmm.
Therefore, this is Apavada to Pararupa.
Pararupa.
Similarly, Upa plus Edate. Here also, not
Upaidate.
Upaidate, Upaidate, Apavada to Pararupa. Understand?
Yes.
Similarly, another example is that, just leave it. This is a little difficult to understand now. This you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Apavada to Pararupa is Vriddhi.
Hmm.
Apavada to Vriddhi is Pararupa.
Hmm.
Therefore, Upaiti, Upaidate iti Rupam. Okay, this much is enough. Don't worry about the sutra, that you cannot understand now. Any doubts you can ask. You have to work. You have to
Yes,
go
yes.
through this and understand everything clearly, and remember also, then only what is going to come can be understood further. This is not something we are starting something new. Already Sandhi has been dealt elaborately. This is further addition to that. Sandhi, what we learned is not complete in spite of the 60-50 classes. More Sandhis are yet to come. Okay, any doubts? Please ask.
Will work, Guruji.
We'll go through and get back.
In fact, I didn't teach you anything new, only same thing.
But it sounds so new.
Every time is new, huh? We'll stop here.
Thank you, Guruji.
Then how do you follow Panchadashi? That splitting is there, a lot of things are there. Not only that, even Gita also many are there like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have to work. We'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Pada Guruji.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.